yes.
You have to, do you want to
Forward everything, yes.
you have
Forward everything, yes.
you have to, do you want to know if we're happy with that though? 'Cause you've got to ask permission.
Yeah, but it's public, so I can. It's quite within the law.
Are you happy?
So how can I help?
This is my colleague Heather Clark.
Who are you?
Heather Clark,
From?
Bristol City Council Environmental Health.
Hello, how can we help?
Pleasure to meet you. We're here today, as you probably are aware, so we've been notified that you are operating today.
Yes.
And obviously lockdown has started.
Yes.
And so under the regulations, you can't open your business.
Right, regulations aren't law.
They are law.
No, they're not law. Just want to make you aware, we stand under common law jurisdiction here. Could you just step back a bit? We stand under common law jurisdiction here, so there'll be no trespassing from you guys. Could you give us that clipboard and could you grab me my pen as well? I'll just serve you this notice because I am willing to talk about the guidelines.
Yeah.
I just want to do it fairly and lawfully. That's what we're interested in doing, is lawfully.
Okay.
Have you got that pen?
Do you want to step outside so we can talk?
No, I'm fine here, thanks.
Alright,
Yeah, it's fine.
Talk.
No, it's my other pen. It doesn't matter really because I served it to the police anyway. Oh, you got it? Oh, brilliant. So if I could just, do you both want one or just one? Will one suffice?
I think one will be enough. Yeah.
One would be enough, will it? Could you just take that for us? So basically, we have got a right to stay open under common law, and I stand under common law. That's not printed out on that one. There you go, I'll just sign it anyway.
It's on the back.
Is it on the back, is it? No, it's not printed out. Is there another one over there? So,
Not that one, there's
could
one.
you have a little look out in my room a minute?
Could I just have your name?
No, I don't answer questions.
Aaron Walton.
But that's not me that's give you that information, so I've not answered that question.
And you're the manager of the premises.
Aaron with 2 O's.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what was that? Sorry?
you're the manager of the premises.
Is that your assumption?
I think you've confirmed that to me.
I
in the
haven't
past.
confirmed anything like that to you in the past before. I'm actually self-employed. That's what I've told you before in the past. Haven't I? I've told you I'm self-employed, haven't I? Have I not told you I'm self-employed?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I haven't told you I'm manager of the premises at all.
I'm not here to argue.
I'd just like to add you that,
Thank you.
and that will do for both of you. So if you can get back to me within 7 days, answering them questions, because it's my right to ask you them questions, because I want proof before I listen to these guidelines. And if you want to read the questions, I'm quite happy to stand here while you read them. But if you can answer them questions and get back to me in writing within 7 days, how it tells you to on there, I will be happy to talk to you about the guidelines.
Okay.
Because this land's governed by consent, and I do not consent to these guidelines. I do not consent to these restrictions, and it's unfair that they're doing them. I'm quite within my rights to do this. I stand under common law jurisdiction, so I'm not under maritime law. I'm under common law jurisdiction, and I'm involved with the CLC, the common law courts, and I'll be involved in them with anything. So I do not consent to any fines. I do not consent to the restrictions or the guidelines. The government is nothing but a service corporation. They are public servants. They are our employees. We are their employer.
So,
How you doing, Chris?
Oh my days.
No, this is the council. How you doing, brother? You all right?
I do, you alright?
Hey, say hi to Chris. Hey, Chris.
okay. So I take it, for clarity for my purposes then, you are remaining open?
Yes,
seeing
yes.
Customers?
Pardon?
You having customers?
Yes,
here?
yes, we are. Yeah, because
Okay.
we're quite within our rights to do that.
Right, okay. And so are these your staff then?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Right, okay then.
Is that enough? You can, anything else, you can respond to that. Once you respond to this, I'm more than happy to have a full-on conversation with you. You've only got to read these questions. And me personally, I'm appealing to your better nature now as well. I would seriously be asking these questions yourself.
Okay.
Like, once you ever read through that, if you can't think to yourself, I need these questions answered myself as well, because this affects my family and friends, then you should, this is lawful dissent, and I'm quite within my rights to do this. This is when we don't feel we're being governed properly, and we're not being governed properly.
Right, okay.
I served papers on the police yesterday. I actually served this on the police yesterday, which last week. Excuse me, what are you doing?
I'm seeing how many people were inside.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, but you're not to trespass. They're in this property. This is common law jurisdiction.
I'm not. I'm standing here.
Trespassing doesn't mean just trespassing the property. Trying to extort money from me is a trespass on me. I'm a living man. I'm not a fictional entity. I'm not a fictional character. You are talking to a living man right now. I am not a fictional character. You're talking to the creator, not the created.
All right. Well, can I talk to you about our legislation? What we're here to enforce?
No.
No?
When you answer these questions, I'll then have a talk. You've got 7 days.
So, well, we're here to enforce the legislation, the code.
Well, there's nothing to enforce because you're out of your jurisdiction. So excuse me.